There are three questions here. I read out the questions. The first question is, what is marriage preparation course? The second is, what topics are usually covered in the marriage preparation? And the third, why are there no post-marriage courses for married couples? Example, those married for more than 5 years and above. As you know, and as you see, this is about the marriage and the marriage preparation, the family, etc. It's beautiful to say that our Christian couples are called upon to prepare for marriage. Marriage is an important step in our life. Perhaps if for smaller things, if we prepare for small exams, we prepare to go out for a picnic, we prepare to perhaps to build a house, how much more should we prepare for a marriage? Because marriage is a two persons coming together and willing or making their intention to stay forever as long as they live together. It's not just one person, but two persons are involved. So therefore, who is the other person? How much do I know her or him? How much perhaps do I expect? What's my role and responsibility? What are my expectations? There are so many things that to be considered. And therefore, for marriage preparation, for marriages, preparation is necessary, important, because it's the most important step in our life. We normally speak of three types of preparations. The first one is called the immediate preparation. Immediate preparation. Immediate preparation is I'm getting married perhaps after some time or within a month or within a few days, and therefore I prepare the cards, I prepare the liturgy, I prepare the flowers, I do the invitations, and I am there for the marriage. Immediate, we call it. The second one is the proximate, and the proximate goes a little more behind. Perhaps when people start thinking about marriage and surely perhaps looking for partners, who should be my partner in marriage, and we sort of prepare ourselves. Am I of your temperament? Can I perhaps live with you? What are your interests? And therefore the boy and girl together deciding to get married in a proximate way, perhaps 1 or 2 years before they go for the marriage preparation course. They do the things that are necessary for their marriages. Perhaps they even try to look for a house so that they can live independently. They try to check their jobs to see that whether it's stable, etc. So this is a little behind. And far away, we can also speak of what's called the remote preparation for marriage. What is remote preparation? Remote preparation is perhaps the parents, when the children are small enough or growing, they prepare them for their future responsibilities, and therefore they give them values of family life. They teach them perhaps what a boy looks in a girl looks in a boy, and both of them have this healthy attitude as they grow up, so that they themselves, looking at their own parents, distantly prepare for marriage. So distance-wise, I would call it, first of all, the remote preparation. It's a far away, it's a remote control. It's kept distantly and you can control through that device remotely, and therefore the parents and the others perhaps prepare the children for this marriage step in marriage, which is called remote. The proximate is when the couple perhaps have seen each other, have decided to get married, and they plan in a distant way how they would start their married life. As I said, marriage preparation course, the catechesis, the liturgy, etc. also forms part of this proximate marriage preparation. And the third is the immediate. Everything is decided, everything is fixed, perhaps on the day or day before or a few days before, how we go about our marriage sacrament. That's called the immediate marriage preparation. And so the marriage preparation course that we speak of is done in the second stage, namely proximate stage, when the boy and girl know each other. We encourage them to come for this marriage preparation course, and in this course that is conducted by the family commission of our Archdiocese, Father Sunny Richard is in charge of this commission. It's mostly these courses are conducted on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, from Saturday morning till Sunday evening. And what are the things that perhaps that are spoken of there? First of all, what is marriage? What are the steps perhaps to get ready for marriage? The psychological and the physiological setup of man and woman. Even perhaps we speak of the sex, the family staying together, and then the other aspects, the psychological aspect, how they can be compatible, how perhaps they could resolve their conflicts, how perhaps finance also plays a part in the marriage, because they have to arrange each other, they have to support each other, and therefore the financial planning, budgeting, the psychological planning, the compatibility, the characteristics of man and woman, which are complementary and at the same time perhaps sometimes may differ. And finally also, what is marriage itself and how we get ready. So all these things are taken care of in the marriage preparation course through talks, through discussions, through certain exercises. So the couples, we encourage both the boy and the girl to come together for these marriage preparation courses, so that together they can sit and plan also perhaps some things that they escape. There are times, there are certain things that the people come to know, the couples come to know, and surely sometimes they have even mentioned and said that after learning from the marriage preparation course, we feel that we are not meant for each other. We can remain as friends, but not as marriage. So these things or these realities come to the fore, and we help the couples in order to plan together. So that's called the marriage preparation course. Now there's a question here. We can understand the marriage preparation course is given before marriage, but what about after marriage? Perhaps that's also another question that's to be asked. The marriage preparation course that comes before marriage, it surely prepares the couples for marriage. But after marriage, when they start living, the hard reality of the boy and the girl, husband and his wife, perhaps they also are blessed with children, and the other connecting problems of the parents, of the godparents, of the in-laws, of their house, of their job, of interacting with others. And so there are many also perhaps ticklish problems that come after marriage. And this also has to be handled, this also has to be tackled. And therefore, what we call this particular part after marriage is necessary. And we encourage the couples perhaps in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, even the jubilarian couples to come together and to review their life, to see perhaps what they can still go back to and improve their relationship with each other. We make efforts, and the Family Commission is open to have sort of a seminar or we get together of the couples who are married for 5 years, 10 years. We have made announcements in many churches for the couples to come, but I am sorry to see that many of the couples don't respond. I was told that the Family Commission has kept in one parish and the couples were called, perhaps some even registered, but in the end only 2 couples turned up, and there were 5 or 6 resource persons, more resource persons and less participants. It does happen. I would request that if there are certain couples who can take initiative, arrange in your parish, perhaps the young couples, 5 to 7 years, whatever it is, and the Family Commission with their experts and resource persons will be very happy to share with you perhaps what are the challenges of marriage life. So my dear friends, I'm happy to wish you once again a very happy Independence Day and the feast of Our Lady of the Assumption. Have a nice weekend and the extended holidays and joyful perhaps the occasions that you get, please celebrate. And the government has requested us to have flags in our places, in our houses, and not only on the Independence Day from 13th to 15th. But remember, Independence Day is not just one day. It represents for us the spirit of India. That means that we have to be available for our people, that we have to be honest, that we have to be sincere in all our dealings and serve the country. I wish you well.